You can get tabs for this lesson and anything else you see me play on YouTube at www.erichaugenguitar.com. Let's talk about the equipment I'm using to make the sounds that I'm making. This is one of the last Korean-made Epiphone Emperor Regents, big old hollow jazz guitar, really fun to play. Just stock pickup. Going into my board, I'm using my Strymon Deco for just a little bit of compression, maybe a little bit on the edge of fartiness, but not really, keeping it pretty clean. Using my Strymon Flint for reverb, going into my Silvertone 1484, coming out of the left speaker, which is actually pulled from a Mesa Boogie Studio 22 amp that I have lying around. A fun little amp, by the way. So the idea behind this lesson is it's one of those times that I got this from a friend, my friend James Wallace, who is a genius piano organ player as well as an excellent drummer and all-around cool guy. We were doing a rehearsal for a gig, and he has this thing. Sometimes James will just turn to you and be like, "Hey man, did you know that like on a minor chord you can just throw a major chord that's a step below at it and it'll sound awesome?" And I'm like, "What now?" And he played this sequence of falling down things that I was like, okay, I get it. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to just kind of store that away for later, which, yeah, that's what this is about. It's like, that's the fun part, I guess, about one of the many fun parts about being a musician and playing with other people. I'm always, even for my students, I'm just always like listening for ideas, and everybody's got their own kind of handful of things that they see that's really cool. So this is, I think, the main progression is G minor. I love G minor. B flat, C minor, and the little turnaround chord of a D7 sharp 9, the Hendrix chord. And again, I chose that because it would give me a bar chord here that's a minor bar chord, a major chord here that's it's a root 6, so that's an interesting challenge to play over, and then a minor chord here on our root 5. So I'm like, okay, that'll kind of force me to like really think about what stuff I can throw at. So in G minor, all I'm really doing is throwing an F chord at it. Really, it's just that. But if I break it, if I break it into pieces, because the top 4 or 3, here's my F, and then the next one. This one you might not know, it's a G inversion, 6-5-5, and then the F inversion below that is 5-3-3. Again, so G, F, G minor, G minor, F, G minor, G minor, F, G minor, F, G minor. It's all it is, but it sounds really cool. It's a great thing if you're, again, file it away and under cool stuff that you can do to bar chords. And I just did a little octave walk up to B flat, which is just 3 and 6, 5 and 8, just because it's fun. And then I had to figure this one out. James didn't tell me this one. On a major chord, the opposite, it doesn't work the same. You could, but it won't sound as cool to go throw a major chord behind it. I found that it sounded cooler against a major chord to throw a minor chord that's a step higher. Like if this was the 1 of the key, I'm going to throw the 2 at it. So I'm actually on the B flat. I'm going back and forth between B flat and C minor. That's essentially what I'm doing, but again, in pieces. So again, there's my B flat up there. Here's my C minor, 10-8-8. There's my B flat. There's my C minor there. Again, 10-10-8. There's my B flat right there. Here is my C minor inversion, first inversion. That's 11, 10-10, and then my B flat first inversion, 10-6-6. No, 10-8-8. My bad. Yeah. Do a little pentatonic fill. That's just 6-8. Hendrix fill. And And that's just, yeah, that's Hendrix. That is, again, it's out of that B flat shape. I'm grabbing 7 and 8, sliding back to 5 and 6, landing with my pinky on that 8 there. Now, here I am at a C minor chord. It's the next chord in the sequence. So, what is the chord that's a step below C minor, that's major? Why, that's a B flat chord. So I'm going to throw B flats at it. So again, C minor, B flat, C minor, B flat, C minor first inversion, B flat first inversion, and then I fall to C minor here. Cool one to know. 3, 1, 0, and then a little fill. 1, 3, 3, Hendrix chord, D7 sharp 9. That's cool. That's great sound. And then just for grins, the cycle starts again, but I went up to a G minor up here, so I'm going to throw Fs at this G minor. And a pentatonic fill again. So here's my G minor. Again, out of this bar chord shape, I'm not thinking of anything really complicated. I'm just using bar chord shapes because I'm not smart enough to use anything else. 12, 11, 10, 10, 10, 8, 12, 12, 11, flat across the 10s, 13, 12, 12. That's the first inversion of the G minor up top, first inversion of F, 12, 12, 10, and then again, this is a good shape to know if you don't. You see me use it a lot, this minor triad. That's G at the 10, 8, 7, little pentatonic fill here. So that was just, what was that, 8, 10, 8, 12, 10, 8, and then you're back around to the... like, yeah, it kind of goes back around. It's just a neat idea. Just again, there's all sorts of little things that you can do to just your regular old bar chords to not feel like if in the song you have to just go. Which, to be honest, that sounds pretty good. And there are times when that is the right thing. And I mean, what I just did was very complicated. It was basically a guitar solo. But I'll throw 1 or 2 of these at a chord sometimes, you know. Mixed with all the other various little bag of tricks that I know. Well, I hope that's interesting, sounds cool, and is helpful for you. Thanks so much for watching.